Okay, in this session I want to get into the meat and potatoes of what investing your money, managing your own money is like. We've got to get something on the table here. And it's not pleasant. I don't get a kick out of telling you this, but you know, my business is truth. And I have to tell you the truth. When it comes to this, managing your own money, most of you are ill-equipped. Most of you are inept. Most of you cannot do it. Now, that's not because you're dumb. You're clearly not that. If you're handling a job, you're an expert in what you do. Why? You do it 8 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week. You're going to be an expert. Well, it's no different here. This is not something you can do part-time and expect to do well, and yet that's precisely what you think. Most of us will, at some point in time, especially if you're men are really bad at this. Men think they're supposed to know. Men think they're supposed to provide for their families, and that means they've got to be Warren Buffett. Well, you ain't Warren Buffett. Get over yourselves. And no subscription to Barron's or the Wall Street Journal or Investors Business Daily is going to make you Warren Buffett. Unless you're prepared to put the time in and study the markets. You know, a great time to do it is when you're in retirement, if you really have an interest. But think about this, folks. I mean, you spend 40 years of your life working. That's when you're supposed to grow your nest egg, and you're ill-equipped to do it. You don't know how to do it because you don't know how to manage two things. Fear and greed. The only two emotions on Wall Street that mean anything are those two emotions, fear and greed. You get a handle on those, and if you can learn to identify what it is that's motivating you to either make an investment or not make an investment, all you have to know about fear is this. Prices are cheap when fear is rampant. Had a great mentor over the years, had a ton of them, had a lot of them. But one of them was John Templeton, Sir John Templeton of the Templeton Funds. I got the chance to interview him at his estate in the Bahamas. And I said to him, Sir John, when do you buy stocks? And he said to me, quote, you buy stocks when there's blood in the streets. And he said, no, Danny, that's not right. You buy stocks when the blood in the streets is your own. And what he meant by that was when fear is rampant. When everybody wants to own stocks, that's when prices are high. When nobody wants to own them, that's low. Everybody wants to own them, greed. Nobody wants to own them, fear. Buy fear, sell greed. See you next time.